You were like, yo, everything in the food world is becoming too expensive. You were over the headache and you were just like, F it, and just quit. Like, yo, props to you, man. Not a lot of people, like, nothing lined up. You're just like, yo, you know what? Mentally, this isn't helping me anymore. This isn't serving me. I'm out. So, like,
Yeah.
tell us about that, because that, bro, that takes a lot of balls.
So, more towards the end of pandemic, when things were just kind of inflation was rising, a lot of costs for food just started going up. Honestly, I was just kind of unhappy with what I was doing, and I just felt like I needed to change. So, I shut down the business, something that I built, over the course of 6 years, and built a huge, kind of venue for to house the employees and offices, and then pulled away from my project in Santa Monica. I was with the Victorian. During pandemic, they needed to find a way to turn a bar and nightclub into a venue to make money, and you had to serve food to make money. So they brought me on. I'm friends with all the owners, and they're great, great guys, and pretty much turned it into a machine that was doing about 80 grand to 100 grand a week, operating 5 days out of the week with only outdoor seating, and got them through pandemic, and now they're back to doing what they do, and they're crushing, and that's great. And yeah, once I pulled out of that, I just kind of took a break and took off like the last few months. And honestly, it was more of a struggle than you think pulling away from the business. I thought it would be better for my mindset, and in actuality, actually, I started to struggle a little bit more with my identity. I was always known as, the guy running the very popular venue, or dealing with the celebrities and athletes on a day-to-day basis, and that was my true identity. And then I found myself like not having one. And we've spoke on this, a lot, Mikey, but like I started to struggle mentally, and started to kind of go down a different path. And yeah, it was really tough. But then, we want to feed as many people as we can, and kind of get back to doing what I love, and that's making food, and serving people, and just kind of putting like smiles on faces through food.